Good evening, good evening. I'm getting a couple of messages coming in. I hope everybody is well. They've just taken some geek. Hey, Sumbla, how are you, my lovely? Who's coming in? Don't forget, guys, please share out. Sumbla, Diane, Carol, hey, Buttes. Ian, Anne, Debbie. I'm good, hope you're too. Oh, that's good, Sumbla. Yeah, I'm doing okay, my lovely lady. Just shuffling the cards. Let's put Ian up first. Ian, if you don't want a reading, you'll have to tell me, but I've put you up first. Evening, Anne. How are you, my sweet lady? Using some different cards tonight, so we'll see what readings come out on these. Because these have actually, evening, Rachel. These have actually got messages on. So we'll just go with the flow and see how we go. Can you hear them boys screaming? Hey, Kelly, Judith. Don't want to hide any current comments, so why is that coming up? Right, guys, let's get cracking. Let's get cracking. 1, 2, 3. Ready for work. Oh, that's good. No worries, Carol. Thank you. Hey, Graham. So for you, my lovely, Ian, this is what we've got for you, the Moonstone card. So let's have a look. And then I will read the bottom. Ooh. Some new things coming up on the horizon. Ooh. I don't know if there's a move coming up. I'm seeing what looks like I'm rephrase that, Ian. I'm gonna rephrase that because as I've looked again, I don't know what happened on bonfire night or around that night or around that time, because if you can see in here, you can see the red bonfire and you can see somebody putting their arms out. And I feel that there would have been a celebration coming in around bonfire night. I think it would have been bonfire night itself. And to me, it's got to be in a very special time. Or there's something around bonfire night that's really important to you. There's so much love around you, though, Ian. But again, we've got the rainbows coming in. We've got a mixture of emotions around you, so I don't know whether they're not bad emotions. To me, there's a mixture, like I said, of all kinds of different emotions coming in around you. So I don't know what's going on around you on an emotional level, but to me, it's like we've got little tints of, like, it's not green with envy, but there's green coming in there. We've also got the bits of the yellow. We've got the purple for healing. A lot of purple coming in around your shoulders, though, Ian, as well. Third eye is starting to open up. If you can look in your card and you can see the third eye, you need to start concentrating on the third eye. You're also building up a protection around the third eye. I don't know what there is to do with like a signet ring, but I'm seeing like a signet ring in the top of the card here also. So I don't know where the signet ring fits in. Or black onyx ring, signet onyx ring, something like that. But that's coming in as well. I do think, though, there is some water to be crossed. But your card's reading, be extra aware of your inner knowingness as it's trustworthy. So start listening to your gut more than listening to your head and your heart, Ian, my lovely. Hey, Shazzy, hope you're well. Hi, Joanne. Joanne Bruce. Hi, Anne, swatting away. A cold and should be. We all are. We're all bad. Let's see how I go with these cards because they're new to me, these cards. So I might switch packs. We shall see. It's concentrating on Joanne at the minute. John's all right. He's a little bit tired. He's gone upstairs for, I think I don't know if he's in office or whether he's actually gone for a lie down. Hey, Tanya. So this one's for you, my lovely Joanne. We have got the watermelon tourmaline card coming in. So there's definitely something to do with a relationship around you. And I feel like this relationship's just a continuous of support and uplifting. You can see there, I think you're the one behind and there's somebody in front of you. But for me, it's a very good relationship, this, and there's a lot of strength building coming in. So you must have a very close bond with a certain somebody. And I am going to say a younger person to you. But I feel like this is a really strong bond that's going off here. But as well as you, there's somebody in spirit that stood behind also. So I don't know whether there's something that connects both of you to the spirit that's passed, but there's definitely a strong link because it's like the energy and spirit is there with you while you're both like raising your arms up, if that makes sense to you. To me, I'm going to say something like Stonehenge, or something like that. That's what those stones stepped out to me. So I don't know if that's got a connection to you also, but I do feel there's quite a strong love bond here that's going off also. But there's something that definitely connects the three of you together. Finance and everything else is going to be okay. Everything seems to be it's all glowing. The wheel's starting to turn. And connections are being made, but again, there's lots of love coming in. And then the message on this card says stress reduction, de-stress your mind, body and schedule as you need to rest, recharge and revive. So I hope that makes sense, my sweets. Diane. Diane, for you, we've got a green card, and it is the Unikite. I don't know, but that's what I'm reading it as. I do feel around you that family's definitely starting to come in. And you can see it's more, even though it's green, it's more trees. So to me, it's like there's something, you're the center of the family, or to me, you've got to be the center because it's like all the families getting together around you. And new things are starting to happen. These are going to involve the family, but there's going to be 3 different stages that you've got to get through. So I don't know if there's 3 different achievements that you've got to come, or there's 3 things coming up with family, but there's definitely something that's going to be a 3, but it's all going to like slot in straight after one another, if that makes sense. But it is going to mean you coming out of this bubble and allowing yourself to move these 3s. But the family around you is a very strong sense of family worth. Answered prayers, all your great work has opened the door for divine solutions and support. So I hope that makes some sense to you, my sweets. Graham. Down to the bottom. No worries, Jill. Graham, for you, we've got the Rose Quartz card. So there's definitely a spirit energy coming in behind you. You've done a lot of clearing out of the negative energy. You can see that your third eye is really, really clear. Still very wide open, though. You do remember to make sure that you close yourself down. Don't close yourself off, but definitely close yourself down. I don't know what's going to be happening at Christmas time, but I can see the Christmas bells ringing. So I'm not sure whether that's somewhere that's connecting in for you for some, but it's more to do with one side of family than the other. I do feel, though, on this side of the family, there is a male and I'm going to say a female, dark-haired female, I think it is. But there's also a baby in arms. So I don't know where this connects to, but there's definitely a dark-haired lady, I would say, in spirit, but she's coming in holding a newborn. So I'm not sure what that's coming through as. but you've also got a rose down at the bottom. So to me, it's these energies sending love, but I'm not sure whether that's the connection to the Christmas bells or not. But there's definitely something big around you at Christmas. Just remember to guard you're too open to energies around. You need to start shutting yourself off a bit. And your message is love life, new or renewed romantic love is here for you. So I hope that makes sense for you. Hey, Tanya, I hope you're well. Oh, thank you, Jill. Get Jill next. Then I'm going to do a couple on YouTube, and then I'm going to come back onto Facebook and do some on Facebook. So for you, my love light, we have got I hate these words, Kynet card. Jill, for you, my love light. Again, with the head, there's a bit of blue coming in on the shoulders. And I don't know why I'm getting a cold shoulder, but there's something going off with the shoulder. It's more like a cold shoulder kind of thing. So just watch. I don't know whether it's you that's giving the cold shoulder or it's somebody that's putting that onto you. Because I can't really tell, Jill. So just be aware of that cold shoulder coming in. I do also think that in your mind there has been a little bit of jealousy coming in. But it's in your head. I don't think it's something that's a big thing. But this jealousy is connecting. It's sort of like connecting to the cold shoulder. So I don't know what's going on there. Obviously, hopefully you will. But it's definitely connecting. The green's connecting to the blue. So I don't know whether the person that's giving you the cold shoulder is causing your mind to maybe think something that's not happening, but it's their fault, if that makes sense. That's what I'm getting with that picture, my sweets. But yeah, just watch that there is somebody coming in front, and they're sort of like to me it's one person that's giving off the blue. It's not you that's giving the cold shoulder, it's this person in front of you here, sort of like blocking themselves, but they're like giving the cold shoulder. But I think that's creating you to overthink things, maybe not on a jealousy note, but definitely overthink situations. But they're very well hidden. But I think this is to do with two people, because I can see one there and I can see one there, and it's like somebody's trying to bring one out of the light. So I'm not sure what's going off around that one. But the message for you is make time for self-care. Taking care of yourself is an essential right now. So make sure that all that negative energy is not coming in on you, my lovely. Shalina, Sumbla. Sumbla, for you, we've got the smoky quartz coming in. So again, I'm seeing Christmas things in the background, but I don't feel it's Christmas. I feel this is after Christmas. So I don't know whether it's January or February time that I feel that something's going to be happening around you, but it's going to be January, February. It's more like the after effect of Christmas. But again, you're accumulating unwanted things around you. Just declutter, my lovely. There's also some spirits coming in. We've got a gentleman's energy coming in to one side, and I don't know whether this would have been a joke in the family, but they sort of like portray myself as a king. So I don't know if this relative or whoever it is would have thought themselves as royalty, whether it were real or joke wise, I'm not sure, but that's what I'm trying. That's like the energy I'm getting. And then on the other side of the family, we've got, I'm going to say, a couple of younger energies coming in. More, I don't know if it's late teens, early 20s, maybe a bit younger. But around that, there's two coming in together. So I don't know where they're connecting to you. But for me, for you, it's just expression, express yourself a bit more clearly. There is a lot of clutter going off around you, so you really do need to do some decluttering, my lovely. But January, February time are going to be really important times for you. Clearing negativity, release negativity from within or around you. That's what your card read, my sweets. Where's she gone? Is this somebody? Hey, Sharon. Keep popping me please in chat, guys, and I will get to you. Oh, thank you, Amelia, my beauts. Tanya, that were it. That's who I was looking for. And Amelia. So I'm on a minute. I'm on Michelle. So Michelle, my lovely, for you, we've got turquoise. Turquoise. I feel at the minute very calmness around you, but you've got like your arms up in air as though it's like, oh my God, not again kind of thing. But it's not again, it's not in a negative way. It's just like, I don't know. Is it relief that the arms are up? I'm not sure on that one, but it's like, it's like, oh lordy, lordy kind of thing. But to me, it's a good thing that's going to be happening, that's going to be coming in. But it's like, it is going to sort of like make you throw your hands up in the air and be like, oh my God, it's happening now. Things are coming. Something must be coming a lot quicker than what you thought it were. I don't know where family's coming into it, but family are definitely stepping in. You can see the green leaves behind. So these to me aren't close family, but they're definitely family surrounding you. But they sort of like coming in. So I don't know whether there's going to be a family gathering come. I know there's always a family gathering at Christmas time, but to me, it's sort of like that their energies are drawing into you. So I don't know if it's you that's going to be doing something at Christmas where the energies are drawing in around you, my lovely. I'm just trying to see if I can see it. I can see an energy that's sort of like connected. I don't know if you're opening up a little bit more to energies around you, because you can see the third eye connection, but you can see it and see it opening. And I can see somebody trying to come forward, and coming around you. And I do, but again, I think this is more the family side members that are trying to make a connection. Just don't push it. That connection will come, but you don't need to rush it. It will start coming naturally. Again, we've got a mixture of healing coming in around the body, my lovely. So just know that that is. But again, with the card, you've got the angel wings coming in behind. So to me, you do a lot of good for others as well, Michelle. And the card reads for you your spiritual path. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. Tanya? Tanya, for you, we've got the Larimar. I think that's how you'd pronounce it. And again, it's just a mixture of all emotions around you at the moment. And again, you've got all the entwining going off. You can't actually see anything because everything's just very emotional. And I think you need to start de-stressing the emotions around you, because you're sort of like hiding behind all this. You're sort of like moving bits at a time, but you're not moving it enough. So you need to start pushing it away and embracing all the new. You've got purple coming in and lilac at the side, so that's where the healing's trying to get through, but the healing can't get through because of all this clutter that you've got here. So it's this you need to focus on. Sensitive emotions, times of heightened emotions and sensitivity calls for extra self-care and gentleness. So stop blaming yourself and let others take what do you call it? Let them go on. What would you say? It's not let them take that. They should be taking they should take their part that they've played, if that makes sense. Shine a light. Amelia, my lovely. Let me get Amelia up. There we go. See what's coming up for our beautiful Amelia. Ooh, card flew out, Amelia. Amelia, we got the diamond for you. So Amelia, on the card it says, value your self-worth. You are God's precious gem. Well, that is definitely true about you, my lovely. But to me, this card is showing how well that you're opening up to the energies around you. You can see the energies connecting, and you can see the dots starting to connect also. But I also feel there's some kind of learning that's going off as well. But this learning's going to start linking in. So I don't know whether you're working on at the moment, working with your chakras, or working on something on to do with the more of the connection that you're getting. I do feel that you are going to maybe start looking into what's like crystal balls or something like that, because there's definitely something with a crystal coming up and your hands are going near it. So I'm not sure whether the crystal ball is going to be the next part of your spiritual journey, or it's something that you're thinking about doing. But the crystal's showing definitely in the card there. I'm just trying to see if I can see anything else. But to me, again, Christmas time for you, there's got to be a big celebration. I don't know whether these won't. I don't think these babies are going to connect you, but there's definitely a baby in spirit around you, which is connecting in with the family. So there's definitely a baby in spirit, but there's also a gentleman spirit coming in under this side. I can just sort of like see the nose coming through, but I am feeling more of a gentleman's energy with this one. But the baby's on the opposite side of the family. So I'm not sure where the baby's coming in on the opposite side, but there's definitely a gentleman coming in spirit. I do believe that there's a lady and gentleman, so I'm not sure whether this would be, and I know your grandma's in spirit, so I'm not sure whether it would be a grandma and granddad coming through, but the baby's coming in on the opposite side of the family, Amelia. So I'm not sure where that baby connects to, my lovely, but there's definitely an eldish couple coming in that are overwatching you, my lovely lady. Jill, I've painful shoulder. I'm receiving the cold shoulder for another. I renovate so well, and I am open thinking two people are connected with this. Oh, you're welcome, Jill, my lovely. Hey, Gillian, my lovely, thank you so much. We scrub up well. We do. Debbie. Debbie, this one's for you, my lovely. Oh, God, I can't even pronounce that one. A patitite? I don't know. Aptite. So this is what I'm getting for you at the moment. So again, I feel that everything. I feel like you're getting. I'm going to say it as I see it, Debbie. But it's like you're a dragon. Not you're a dragon, but that's what you're portraying at the moment. And I don't know whether this is like you sort of like building things up, and it's like you're gonna just like raw, if that makes sense. But it's like everybody's putting on you, Debbie. I feel that you're inside there screaming to get out. But you're like trying to put on this brave front. So you can see this in the middle there. This is where I would say the dragon part is, where you're ready for screaming. But this part here, you can just see like your face in your hand, and it's like you're trying to get out. And it's like you're in two, I can't explain it. It's like two characters, if that makes sense to you. But I definitely feel that you're going to like blossom out of this cocoon. Can you see like the butterfly shaped arms? It's like all of a sudden you're going to like go from a moth to a butterfly, if that makes sense, or a caterpillar to a butterfly. But there is going to be some imminent changes coming in around you. But you've got to break free. You've got to stop allowing people to put on you what they're putting on you. And you've got to start letting them carry their own baggage. That's not what that's not what you were put on this earth for. You weren't put on this earth to carry everybody else through. You have enough to carry yourself, but you do need to set that light under your backside and go up. I am seeing, I want to say, a gentleman in spirit, and I don't know whether this is a fishing rod, but he's definitely holding something like, I don't know if it's a rod. It looks like a rod going over his shoulder. So I don't know whether fishing would have been connected, but there's also a lady coming in, standing behind him. But she's like got her arm on his shoulder. She's like touching his shoulder. So I don't know where these two connecting, but these two are coming in from spirit. And I don't know where the twin connection comes in, Debbie, but there's definitely something to do with the twins or Gemini. Progress, not perfection. Don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus upon how far you've come and all that you've learned. I hope that makes sense, my lovely. Kelly, I've just read for you, Tanya, my sweets. If you missed it, you'll have to pop back up. I've just got Kelly at the minute. Kelly, for you, my love, like we've got Aquamarina. Definitely seeing new things coming up in the future. There's a lot of pink coming in around you. Also, Kelly, we've got a lot of pinkness coming in around you. I'm not sure what the pink connects to. Have a look what pink and orange are in spiritual colours. Because that's what I'm getting in. That's the kind of aura. But I do feel that the aura around you is really vibrant. There's a lot of blue around you. So I don't know, Kelly, if you've been feeling a little bit under the weather, but I also feel this is somebody else's impression as well. And I feel that you're open to energies around you, as in more empathy wise and empathic. Because as you can see, there's somebody close to you that I feel that they've been feeling a bit low or like you say, a little bit blue. But I feel you're sort of like you're connecting to their energies a little bit more, but it's having more of an effect on you than it is on them. So again, Kelly, just be careful on the people that you're around. If somebody's not in a good place, maybe it's not 100%. It's not always best to spend as much time with them in person, maybe more on the phone call rather than in person, because I do feel that there's a clash of energies that are coming in, like mixing in, but you're coming off feeling worse than what they're actually feeling. Trust the divine life purpose, trust the signs in your inner guidance which are leading you to fulfillment, Kelly. That's what I'm getting for you. Shalina, I hope you're well, my lovely. How's things been going, Shalina? In fact, don't comment on that one. I don't want to know how anyone is. For a reading, tag me, please. Then keep repeating as your message scrolls up. It does, soldier. Thank you so much. Might be a short night for readings anyway. It certainly could be. Shalina, for you, we have got the Angela Light card, my lovely. So let's see what this one says for you. At the bottom it says spiritual or religious community, join with like-minded people for friendship and increased spiritual growth. So I don't know if that's a link to going back to a church or a spiritual place where you're actually going to be meeting new people, forming new friendships, and also getting the guidance spiritually that you need. I do feel like you're holding your hand, but I do feel like there's a gift about to come, because you're opening your hand and the gift's appearing. I do believe there is going to be about I'm going to say from now to 3 months that this gift's going to arrive. I'm not sure what this gift's going to be, but there's definitely going to be a gift arriving within the next 3 months. And I do think it's something that you've been I think this is something that you've been wanting, but I don't think it's something that could happen now, if that makes sense. Again, we've got the family around you. There's a very big part of family support coming here. And it's like you've got both sides of the family, but you're sort of like, I feel like you're missing family from this side. So I don't know what that connection to, because it's like you've got families at the side of you, and you've got family coming in the front, but it's like behind you there's no support. But don't worry so much about that support, because you've got the support coming in from the other three sides, if that makes sense. Again, there's a lot of healing coming in. I don't know if it's you that's been suffering with the head, but there's definitely, you can see the light, and you can always see the light in there. But to me, you can see these like fire sparks coming off. So I don't know if it's you that's been either having the stress headaches or not feeling 100%. But it's more to do with the head than anywhere else, Shalina. So I'm not sure where that connects into you, my lovely. But I hope that makes some sense to you, my sweets. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing on that one. Oh, bless you. I hope it gets a lot better soon. Sharon, I hope you're well, my lovely lady. Sharon, for you, we've got the Jade card. So for me, the wellness, it says the wellness card, the recovery of health and wellness is here. So I do believe that there is issues going on around you on a health wise, and I do think that it's sort of like it is definitely a lot of healing that's going to be coming in around you. But I also feel like you're a beacon of light, Sharon, within all this. Put your ailments to one side, the health issues. We all have health issues, but that's not the whole meaning of the card. But I do feel you're like a beacon to spirit, Sharon. I'm not sure. And I also feel this is something from family passed down, just because of how it's intertwined with the green at the bottom, and it's like it's fully supportive all the way around. So there's definitely a connection to spirit. I'm not sure where the eagle and the butterfly comes in though around you. I don't know whether they're spirit animals that are coming in that connect to you. I know the butterfly to me would mean a direct communication with spirit of some sort. Not sure on what kind of level of spirituality that where you take it, but it's really, really definitely open. And I do think you're very connected to the earth. There's a definite connection to the earth. You can definitely see that out of the elements, earth is your element. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, my lovely. And I don't know why I'm seeing threes. Three. So on the butterfly, where you can see the butterfly, it's like a mirror projection of a three. So I don't know whether it's 3 and 3, which is the 6 is the number, or it's either 3, 33 or 6. There's something to do with either them three numbers or one of them. But your chakras are well balanced. You definitely have a well-centered balance going off, my lovely. That's what I'm seeing around you. I hope that does make sense to you. I don't know where is that a violin? There's like a musical instrument coming in one side of the family, and I don't know whether it's a violin, guitar, but I can definitely see some strings. So I don't know what it is. There's also a lady's energy coming in down at the bottom. I do feel that this lady would have passed while you were young, but I feel that this lady would have been young in herself also. And again, there's something to do with like center parting in the middle is how I'm seeing her hair. I'm also seeing like a crooked nose. But I don't know whether this lady would have had a stroke, because I'm seeing a pull down one side of the face. But there's definitely, I'm seeing the crooked nose. I don't know what the crooked nose is. And I'm seeing like a center parting. So I don't know where that connects in around you, my lovely, but that's what I'm getting for you. Viva Queen. Can I ask a cheeky question, Lindsay? You can't. One saying to me, that you see near baby news soon. Can I ask, do you think it's for me? I am not sure. I can just see baby news coming in. Now, you did have the flowers round the tummy. So on that card, because the flowers were coming around your tummy, I would say it's I wouldn't like to say, just take it that there's baby news coming in around you. But yeah, it could be for you, Tanya, that. But from now to next 3 months, you will get there'll be some sort of baby news coming in. If it's for you, I hope it's a congratulations. The bud of the seed may already be in there, so we may find out in 12 weeks that it is you. That would be amazing. Hope you're all right, Samantha, my lovely. So for Verba Queen, I'm just going to call you Queen because I keep messing up the first bit and I don't want to sound insulting. We have got, is it P-E-R-I-D-O? I can't read that card. I do apologise. Period or something. P-E-R-I-D-O-T. And it says life lessons. You can break free from reoccurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessings they contain. For me, I do feel like you're breaking free from something. Something's been holding you back, and I do think it's more a family that's been holding you back. Because to me, this is family here at the bottom, the green, the trees and everything. So I do feel like it's family that's been holding you back. But I also see that connection coming up again and the opening to spirit world. So again, I'm not sure whether this is a path you're wanting to go down. Again, if to me, there's got to be a connection to family with spirit. You're holding the green. So there's got to be somebody in spirit again around you that would have had connections to the spirit. So on a spiritual level, they would have been able to communicate. Again, I'm not sure how, but I know you've like it's like the baton's being passed. So I do believe that this is something that's going to be passed from you down to your children, from their children down to their grandchildren. It might hit and miss a generation, but there's definitely, if they want to go down that path, these opportunities will be there. But I do feel like you're coming into your own. So I don't know whether you're moving into like another stage of the spirituality, because you just sort of like excelling in every way. I do think though you do need to guard you have got to guard up around your energies, but always make sure your energies are protected. You've got the healing coming out that oozes from you. You've also got the protection from the fire, and you've got the light coming in around you, so you're very well centered, so the negative energy can't get around you. Just make sure that you're not too protected, if that makes sense. You'll know what I mean. If you on that spiritual level, we have to be protected, but sometimes we can be too much connected, too much protected, if that makes sense, if you know what I mean. But that's what I'm seeing for you, my lovely. Two babies in spirit though coming in. I feel one would have been a male, and I'm not sure what the other one would have been, but I feel that one would have been a male. And one I can't see, so I don't know whether one. I can see the face only just though. It's very transparent, one of them. But the other one, I still feel would have been a male. So they're the two spirits coming in. There's also a spirit lady coming in, and she's coming in from one of the family tree sides. Now, this lady has got like long, wavy grey hair. Now, I'm not saying that's what she would have had in life, but this is what I'm seeing in the photo. I don't know if you can see her. Put my finger under her. Where am I going? I can see her there. She's sort of like poking out, but I feel this lady in spirit here with me other nail is there. You can just see her face. I feel that she's the one where in spirit, this is where the energy, the spiritual connection comes to. So I believe that she would be one of your guides in spirit. Yeah, definitely connection. And I don't know whether your family actually connects back to witches, whether there's a witch connection that's coming in further down the line. But that's what I'm getting. A green semi-precious stone. Really? I didn't know. I don't know very much. Thank you so much. Yes, my gran. She was a white witch. Oh, wow, Sharon. That's amazing. I love these cards. Rachel. Rachel, for you, my lovely, we've got the Emerald card. So ceremonies and celebrations, it's a time of important life passages such as weddings, birthdays, graduations, or anniversaries. It's also a time to let things go. You know that saying when you open your hand and you let something go, if it loves you, it'll come back to you. That's the kind of thing that you need to be letting go of there. Just let it go. They love you and they will come back. Family play a really big, strong sense around you, but it's more one side of the family than the other. And there's one side of family that is really close and would do anything, whereas the other side here, this side is more elusive, if that makes sense. I am seeing some green around your shoulders, so just be careful of somebody else's energy that you're picking up on. And I do believe that their impressions could be coming onto you because it's on your back, so it's more an impression. So just watch somebody's around you, the energy that they portray, because their energy may be of a jealous kind of person. So just be watching out for that one. I do feel that there is going to be a jolt coming in. You can see like this mini explosion here of heat. So this is like your protection thing coming in. And I do feel that there's a protective energy that's going to come in, and it's sort of like trying to push this one back. So it's not going to get close enough to you. I don't know whether it's you that's suffering from one side of the face, but I do feel that there's healing coming into one side of the face more than the other side. And I think there's something with somebody's ears also. You can see that black line going around from the ear down. So I don't know whether somebody's got some health issues going around their ears, and that way, my lovely. But you're giving to receive also, so you've got your hand open, so you can give to receive as well. And I do believe that when you let go of something, you're going to receive something back in turn, my lovely. So yeah, that's your card. Emerald green, another one. So that one, Rachel. Joyce. Joyce, my lovely, we've got the Ruby card for you. Bless your heart, reach out for emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. That's the card you've got. Queen's just put, oh my God, that's amazing. I'm a Wiccan and my great granny in spirit used to read tea leaves and I've always felt a psychic gift. The babies were my brothers and possibly my scissors. My mum was a psychic. Oh, bless. Sending loads of healing and loads of love to the babies and to the family, my lovely. And no, thank you for allowing me to read for you, my sweets. Mwah, much love to you. So yes, Rachel, back to you, my lovely. So again, we've got the Ruby card coming in. You're definitely opening your hands. There's definitely some sort of receiving coming in. So from now for 3 months, Rachel, there's something that you're going to be receiving. So it'll be something from now to, I always say it's a 3 month window period, but you're definitely going to be waiting to receive. Again, around you, we've got such happiness coming in, Rachel. So I don't know whether if you've been through a rough patch, but there's also something coming up, and I'm going to say it's more like a golden anniversary. I know we've got Ruby on the card, but to me, I feel it's more a golden anniversary that's coming up around you, Rachel. So I don't know whether there's a celebration coming off, but it's going to be that golden type. Ruby for me connects to July, so I don't know if there's a July connection also coming in for you. But to me, I feel that I don't know whether you've gone through a rough patch, Rachel, but it's like everything good is starting to happen, and now's the time to start believing it, if that makes sense to you. It's just opening yourself up to new beliefs, to new beginnings, and just going for it, my lovely. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, Rachel. Joyce, I don't think I've read for you yet, have I, Joyce? I don't think I'd read for you. This one's for you, Joyce. Joyce, for you, we have got a card. Titanium Rainbow Quartz card for you. Wow. And the message reads, multifaceted. There are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you're asking about. So don't know what situation there is. I don't know what's going off around you, Joyce, at the minute, but there are many layers and different layers coming into this situation. So I think it can be, I think some it's going to be deeper than what it should be, and some not. I do see a gentleman in spirit though, but I do think that he's quite a large gentleman, and I think he would have been really loud in life. I think he would have been, remember them, you know, when in London when they used to go around shouting, in olden days, like them, don't know what they were, but they used to be really big voice. That's the kind of character I'm getting with this gentleman, Joyce, that's coming through. But I do feel that he would have been a big bug. But I do see like a golden pint pot in his hand, I think it is. So I don't know why, but this gentleman here would have been a larger than life character. There's also a lady coming in here in spirit, and the lady's coming through also. But the lady, I feel, I see her in a sitting down position, and I also see quite a blueness around her. So I don't know whether she would have been as forthcoming with emotions, or whether she would have been not abrupt, but I think she might have struggled with emotions to show. I feel that there was, I don't know why I'm getting the sitting down position. Don't know whether towards the end there would have been probably issues with walking. But I'm also seeing a younger female coming in behind her also. The younger female is very thin. I don't know whether there would have been an eating disorder or something around the weight loss, because she's coming in really thin in spirit wise. There's quite a few spirit energies coming forward to try and that's the one. There's quite a few energies coming in around you, Joyce, that are trying to get the attention. And there's like a row of butterflies coming in over the top. So butterflies must be significant to you. I'm also seeing, I want to see a gentleman, but he's showing his face as a lion's. I can see his face, but I can see the mane behind here. And to me, I think this person, I'm going to say gentleman, just because I get the more gentleman feeling with this. I do feel that this gentleman's energy would have been a very protective energy over you. And I don't know where the fisherman comes in, but there's a fisherman connection also. But to me, your family connection is like, and I know this is going to sound ridiculous, but you know, like our veins go all different ways. So let me show you. Can you see that? Like all the veins are split. That's how I feel your family connection is. There's that many different branches off. It's just massive. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, my lovely. So I hope that makes some sense to you, my sweets. So I think what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to end it here. I will be back on later in the week. We are looking to go out investigating. We are hoping to get things back on track now. We've got everything out of the way. I'm just a bit worried about John, because you came in just before I go. I'll just put you up on screen. I'm slightly worried over John because I'm still having breathing issues. I don't know whether it's this cold that's come in, so I'm going to phone doctors up in the morning for him and just get him checked over really quickly. So yeah, but we are hoping to be out live this week. This one's for Cayman. just do this last. Cayman, you're my last reading, my lovely. So yeah, so I do feel that yeah, we are going to be back on track now. Lives are going to be back on. Morning chit chats are going to be back on. Everything's going to be back on. Just hoping for the weather now that the weather's going to be good. That's amazing. My dad and mom was having trouble living life. Like, oh, you're so welcome, Joyce, my lovely. Well, they're still very much with you. So we've got for Cayman. Cayman, for you, we've got the Rubellite, is it? Rubellite. I'm a bit dyslexic, guys, so obviously we're reading and stuff. It says, passion and purpose on yours. Your enthusiasm gives you energy and your motivation to work on a meaningful project that's dear to your heart. Again, for me, I do think you're a very passionate person. The flames coming from your head to me, it's just pure passion in what you're doing. Again, I can also see, I don't know how strong this connection is, but it's sort of like, I don't know where the number 8 comes in. I'm seeing like a figure 8, but I also don't know whether that could be a friendship band as well. You know, like a friendship. Is that a friendship ring? I know the number 8's got to be relevant, but it's like 8. So I don't know where this number 8 is connecting in. Again, on a spiritual level, I feel that you're very in tune. You've definitely got protection wards going up around you. So I'm trying out card. I don't know where. I think are you a healer? I'm not sure whether you're a healer, Cayman. I think you're more of a healing type of person. So I don't know whether on a spiritual level, healing would be your calling. If you were going to look going into the spiritual side, just because you've got the lilac, you've got the lights in the hand. And I believe that the healing powers you would get on a spiritual level coming down, but then it's down into your hands. So again, just make sure that you're making sure that you do keep these protective energies open, because when working with energies, you can start picking up negative energy that can start making you slightly unbalanced. So just make sure you've got that protectiveness coming up in certain places around you, because I do feel like sometimes you're letting it drop. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, my lovely. So I hope that makes some sense. So yes, so A, Glitter Bee, Starseed, Oracle, High Priestess, Potential. Wow. So I want to say thank you guys for allowing me to read for you tonight. Hopefully, like I said, I will be back doing some more tarot readings later in the week, different time. Maybe afternoon, I'll come live and do some tarot readings. And yeah, so everybody have a good night. I will see you shortly. It's 9:30. See you at 10 o'clock over on our members area for continuation with the pendulum and the Jack the Ripper scenario. So let's see how we go from there. So Sean, you'll have to join us next time, my lovely. I will pop a post on Facebook when we're live next time, and I shall catch you all soon. Mwah. Love you loads. Bye.